Hello, this is Tom Cloud with my bi-monthly market update on precious metals. I'd like to get right to it. The first question, and one that I get every year, is what do I think about selling stocks in May and going away? And of course, that can run through a lot. As you get older and you change, you have a different perspective on that statement I just made. Sell your stocks on May 1st and go away, because there are many things out there that prove that it had been a very good thing for many people for many years, and others maybe not so much. But what I want to say today is that certainly it's not what goes away, it's what comes our way, because we know what's out there. There's nothing good, except there's a lot of money on the sidelines for the stock market. But, you know, at our age, the ones that are baby boomers born between 1945 and 55, we're not going to have a chance like 08, 09, where you lose 38% of your portfolio, and then you got to live another 30 years just to get back to where you were. I can name numerous friends that fell into this, and I can say that most every one of them, have taken a much more defensive position, and especially got more gold to balance out their portfolio. Another client said to me the other day, he said, have you ever read this stuff about the gold, an ounce of gold buying a suit in 1932? I said, yeah, I've heard my whole career. You know, the thing is, in 1932, when the United States confiscated gold, it would buy a fine suit at a major department store in New York, $32. Fast forward to now, you can buy a fine suit for $2,300. It still keeps up with its purchasing power, which many stocks and bonds haven't. But once again, this is a portion of your portfolio. It's not the whole part. So anyway, I just believe in safety in gold. Just think the last 16 months, I've sat here and argued reasons why you need to diversify. And here we are from January 1st, 2023 till today, 16 months to the day. Gold's gone up 36%. Nothing else has come close. I mean, certainly, again, a stock here or there was an index. No, and I think it's only going to get worse over the short term. So gold belongs in your portfolio in a bigger percentage now than ever. If you look what's going on in this world with the wars in Israel and Ukraine, you look at what's going on in colleges all over the world, what's going on with the Palestinians, bringing in people that want to kill us. I mean, it makes no sense, but the beat goes on, and all you can do is take advantage of it and position yourself in a position to be ready. It's not how much gold goes up. It preserves your purchasing power better than anything. And because we have the best storage deal in the world, if you never talk to us, if you don't take possession of your gold and silver when you purchase, you need to talk to us in detail about the storage fees, because we have the lowest in the world and the most convenient and the easiest to liquidate your position when you do need cash. So we look at that as very important. The printing money has gotten out of hand. I mean, they're printing and paying off student loans. We're creating money, presenting budgets over $7 trillion. We got the fiscal year ending September 30th, starting a new fiscal year 2025 on the 1st of October or the last day of September. And we're going to look at this thing that we're going to run deficits over $1 trillion. So add that to the 34 trillion. We've already got interest is $1 trillion a year, which is an average about 3% on 3.4 trillion, gives you $1 trillion more. Now they're talking about a budget of over $8 trillion. We're going to come up 250 trillion short from the estimates. But we just keep printing it. We just keep printing it and giving it and devaluing our dollar and devaluing the future of our children and grandchildren. I mean, it's just like a drunken sailor spending money, and there's no thing in sight. We do have an election coming up, and there's going to be a lot of prayer, I hope, for this election because we're at a crossroads in the history of this country. And all you got to do is pick up your newspaper or your news feeds, and you can read for yourself everywhere you read. The world's getting crazier and crazier. But just step off the side, put yourself in defensive mode, and get bigger percentage of your assets in gold. Silver also, but particularly gold. We're not trying to hit home runs. We're trying to maintain our purchasing power with gold. We've got different ways to buy it in bars and coins. We'll tell you each day which coins we have is the best deal that day. We peruse the sheets of numerous wholesalers to see what they have too much of, try to bring it to you at a little better deal, because if we can start you a 0.5% better off, I mean, a 0.5% is, like $10, $12 an ounce. So, those kind of things we're doing and have done like that. Back in March, I celebrated this company's history, 48th anniversary. I started in 1976. It's always been out there to try to have the most fair prices, be available to the telephone when needed, and be out there. And while things change and I'm not available all the time as I have been in the past, I'm still available. If you need to talk to me, and I did a family partnership thing recently, and tens of millions of dollars. They wanted my opinion on what to buy, what to hold, what to sell. And it was very interesting to look at 3 generations and hear what they're concerned about and where they've been and where they want to go and what they want to have. And if you're willing to pay the price of patience and not trying to hit a home run every time you make an investment, you need to do that. But it still goes back to me to what the Bible told me back. First thing on my first brochure I was able to do in 1978, Ecclesiastes 11:2 was on it. To divide your wealth, yes, 7, yes, 8 ways, because you don't know what disaster will come upon the land. Well, people, if you don't think we're having a disaster on the land now, you're badly mistaken. We're in a disaster state in this country, and the future of it not near as bright as it was when I was growing up. I've got grandchildren graduating from college this year, and it's exciting in one way and worrisome in another because of what all's out there and the pitfalls and what can destroy young people as they try to get derailed over different situations. So my prayer is, universally for my clients, is that you will have a feeling of trying to do what you feel being led to do that betters your family's portfolio and your future is the head of your family or the middle of your family. But just get there and do some homework on it. Inflation, I don't even want to go into today. It's horrible. Inflation's going up 4 times what it was when Biden took office. 4 times. He was bragging the other day he had brought inflation from 8 down to 4. Yeah, he had taken it from 1 up to 8. So you look at it, you can't just say, I'm doing this a better way. Printing money's not going away. So and that's not budget deficit. That's just money printed and given to Ukraine, given to Israel, and just devaluing our currency badly. But on the original question, yes, diversification and selling may and go away. I don't do it. I'm not selling every stock I've got. But I am watching closely and looking at categories that may get hit harder than others. It's just common sense. And to keep reading what other people are saying about investments, not just what I believe. You should be reading different aspects of stocks and bonds and inflation and importance of the age that many of you are. So out there. Just be aware of what's going on. Stay alert to changes in the market, and you'll be fine. Most of all, pray. I mean, that's really number one thing I can tell you is for wisdom, because we need a lot of wisdom. Well, with this bi-monthly precious metals market update, this is Tom Cloud signing off.